Hey, welcome to this explainer. Come on in, step right into my office. Or, well, actually, considering what we're talking about today, step into the palace. We're diving into a masterclass on navigating the high stakes, honestly kind of ruthless world of corporate leadership. If you're a modern executive, you already know the boardroom isn't just about crunching numbers or, figuring out who stole your lunch from the fridge. It's a literal battleground. But to actually survive and thrive in it, you've got to realize that the true nature of the battle isn't what you probably think it is. Listen closely to this. It's the timeless wisdom of an old mentor speaking to a young, ambitious ruler. My prince, the greatest battle is not fought with steel. Now, I want you to think of yourself as that prince or princess of your own industry. You've climbed the ranks, right? You've fought tooth and nail for market share, and you've achieved success. But your real test? It doesn't look anything like a traditional war. And the weapons? Definitely not what you'd expect. Okay, let's dive into this. On an ancient battlefield, combat was absolutely brutal, but it was honest. You had swords, marching armies, and very clear enemies right across the field. You knew exactly who you were fighting. But look at your world today, the modern boardroom. Here, the weapons are status and influence, and your rivals? They are completely hidden in plain sight. The wars you're fighting today as an executive are invisible, which, let's be real, makes them infinitely more dangerous. All right, let's look at Section 1, the corporate battlefield, navigating the palace. First off, you've got to stop thinking of your company as just a standard marketplace. It's a palace, complete with whispered rumors, shifting allegiances, and unspoken rules. And as that old mentor warned his prince, battles end, victories fade, armies disappear, but the struggle for power never truly ends. Sure, specific projects will wrap up. A brutal fourth quarter will finally close. But if you think you can just let your guard down and kick back after a successful quarter, you're entirely missing the point. That underlying quest for power within your organization, it's continuous. It literally never sleeps. Let's move into Section 2, Shadows of the Throne, Internal Rivalries. So if this war never actually ends, where exactly is the front line? The young prince looked out at an empty physical battlefield and asked his mentor, then where is my battle? I want to pause and pose that exact same question directly to you right now. As an executive, where do your true corporate threats lie? Is it some external competitor launching a shiny new tech product, or is the danger actually way closer to home? Well, the mentor's unsettling answer is this. Your battle stands beside you in the shadow of the same throne. It's happening right under the gaze of the exact same leader, or in our corporate reality, the exact same CEO or board of directors. Your absolute greatest rival is often the peer sitting right next to you in the executive meeting, competing for the exact same resources, budgets, and praise. So the crucial point here is fully understanding the harsh rules of the environment you're operating in. Palace politics is an environment where intentions matter way less than appearances. Think about it. You might not be looking for a war with your colleagues. You might genuinely wish them well. But what if the war seeks you? In the corporate palace, how your actions look to others completely overrides your genuine good intentions. Let's translate those old mentors' warnings directly into your modern boardroom reality. A simple gesture of kindness, like, say, helping out another department, that can quickly be labeled a corporate conspiracy to poach their talent. A friendship with a vendor, that might be called treason. A tight professional brotherhood can be totally twisted into a bitter professional rivalry. You can be universally praised on Tuesday and literally accused of stepping on toes by Wednesday. That's just the nature of the palace. To survive these invisible boardroom wars, you need incredible strategic foresight, because a true leader does not think only of today. He thinks of tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. You can't just react to the email sitting right in front of you or the meeting you're currently in. You have to anticipate how the entire political landscape of your company is going to shift over the next month, the next year, and beyond. Which brings us to Section 3, the war for attention, the invisible siege. Now, navigating all those internal palace politics, it's draining. But there's a second equally dangerous war being waged against you right now, and this time it's by external forces. Consider the number 24. Have you ever noticed something kind of strange about the most elite performers? The richest people in the world, the ones building billion-dollar companies and shaping the global future, they don't get a special version of life. They don't magically get 30 hours a day. They get the exact same 24 hours that you do. No more, no less. So what's the difference between them and everyone else? The answer lies in how they manage this new battlefield. Check out this shift. 20 years ago, companies were fighting for your money. They wanted you to buy a physical product. Today, they are fighting for your attention. The biggest global brands aren't just selling products to you anymore. They're selling your focus to advertisers. And the longer you stay distracted, the more money they make. It's a completely different game. To win this war, massive tech companies use very specific weapons against you. Think of this as the ammunition of distraction. It's every single notification buzzing on your wrist, every mind-numbing scroll through a feed, every snappy short video precision-engineered to hook your brain, every clickbait headline. These are highly tuned weapons, and they're all competing to steal the absolute most valuable resource on Earth from you. And the truly terrifying part, most people don't even realize it's happening. Let's trace this chilling timeline of how focus erodes. You wake up, grab your phone, and scroll during breakfast. At lunch, instead of thinking strategically about your next move, you're just scrolling through notifications. Before bed, you scroll some more to unwind. Days become weeks, weeks become years, until the future arrives and it's just years lost, wondering why your career or your life never really hit its potential. It is literally death by 1,000 seemingly harmless distractions. Finally, let's cover Section 4, the executive superpower, guarding the mind. Listen, you don't have to be a casualty of this invisible siege. There is an ultimate defense mechanism you need to combat both those treacherous boardroom rivals and this constant, relentless stream of digital distraction. While the masses are losing their years to endless scrolling, a very small, elite group of people are doing something entirely different. They protect their attention like a billionaire protects their money. These top-tier executives understand that their cognitive focus isn't just free time to give away. No way. It's their true wealth. It is the very engine of their success. And this brilliantly illustrates the absolute core rule of the attention economy. Where attention goes, life follows. It really is that simple, and honestly, that profound. If you can't control where you direct your mind, you absolutely cannot control the trajectory of your executive career or the success of your company for that matter. Let's break down the exact corporate return on investment for where you direct your focus. Think of it as your attention investment portfolio. If you invest your attention into drama, say office gossip or petty social media arguments, your return is simply more drama. But if you invest your attention into learning, your return is gained knowledge. And if you invest your focus into building new strategies and real relationships, your return is in new opportunities. You get out exactly what you put your focus into. It's a direct correlation. In a world where your attention is being stolen every single second, the ability to concentrate has basically become a superpower. The future belongs to people who can focus while everyone else is distracted. If you can sit in the corporate palace, observe all the politics without getting dragged down by them, and maintain deep focus on what actually moves the needle, you are going to be unstoppable. So, as we wrap up this explainer today, I want to leave you with one final provocative question. Think back to the old mentor's warning that the greatest enemy is the one standing closest to the throne. I want you to really challenge yourself with this. Who is truly stealing your power today? Is it the corporate rivals sitting right across the boardroom table? Or is it the glowing screen sitting right there in your hand? Identify your true nemesis, guard your focus, and claim your throne. Thanks for joining me today, and keep learning.